Yo people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. You already know what time it is. It's time for your weekly roundup of all the sporting events of the week. The roundabout is back. And I'm back with my main man, Thabz, you know what I'm saying, in the building. Because I know a lot of you people have been saying, yo, where's he gone? Did you fall out? Where is he? Okay, well, we got a special episode for you today. Because we went back-to-back Manchester City, Chelsea. We got a lot to learn. I got a lot to get off my chest. He's got a lot to gloat about, a lot to talk about. And we get straight into it. Now, of course, I'll get to my business first because they tried to pretend that Manchester City, some of the Man City fans, I don't know what you're saying, Saj, about this, but Man City fans have been telling me they got problems. They're too narrow. Their fullbacks invert. Oh, there's no width. Oh, Hairline is too one-dimensional. Oh, it's too predictable. And it sounds like a bunch of rich people problems. I've got too much money. Oh, do I take the boat out or the Ferrari? Oh, tax. Oh, my God, they're taxing me. Do you understand what we're doing here? We're 10th. We literally are 10th. Look at the way you just played us in this FA Cup game. The first game we'll get into, the FA Cup game, that's what we're really wrapping up this weekend, right? The FA Cup game, we got bopped about. I'm starting to think that Chelsea, okay, not only is our season almost over, but why are we not having a clear out? If this season is over, like it looks, and we know we need a clear out in the summer, then why are we not? We need to start selling players. We genuinely need to start offloading a lot of the older players, get their average age of the squad down. I want to see people moving in January.
Who are these old players?
Aspilicueta. Okay. January. Talk to your agent.
You stopped him from moving to
Talk to your agent. Yeah, that was Todd Bowie. That was an L. That was an L.
Who are these other old
Jorginho. Talk to your agent.
Georgie Porgy.
Aubameyang, talk to your agent.
Just signed him.
Don't care.
Gave him 2 years? 3 years?
Listen, we tried to sign Lavia from Southampton 2 weeks after he signed for Southampton from Man City.
What happened to this?
We tried to sign Enzo Fernandez 6 months after.
Policy, 1 year.
Huh?
When did we get rid of that?
Bro, different ownership. Moved on. The average age of our team is too high for us to be performing like this. When you have an average age of like 28, you should be doing well. You should be winning trophies. You should be playing, the scintillating, tantalizing, top-tier football. If we're not going to be doing that, champagne football, then we may as well get these older players out. So I'm trying to see these people shipped. I'm trying to see people ruthless. I'm trying to see people exiting the door now. I would like to end this transfer window.
Players. Anyone else?
I've gone through 3 of them already.
Okay.
And then
anyone else? Okay. 3 players.
Koulibaly, I'm not going to lie.
Goody.
Koulibaly in the summer is going to be probably moving as well because he's looking...
He just came.
I don't give...
It's 1 year.
I don't give a damn.
He's done a singular year.
Have you seen him?
I'm not gonna lie.
Did you see him give that penalty away?
It was bad.
Bro, do you know what is Koulibaly? Someone mentioned this to me in a perfect way, right? On a post pod. Shout out Johan. Brother, he plays like he's 21 and he's got pace. He doesn't make sense. There's no composure, there's no positioning, there's no leadership, there's no I don't have a lot of pace. I'm getting older. There's no I've got a young Humphreys and Trevor and Lewis Hall around me. I'm gonna act serious this time.
What's your fault on Humphreys?
He's giving away a penalty.
What's your fault on Humphreys?
I didn't, bro. My vision is blurred from that game. You think I watched that game properly? I was just there. I was just present.
You look good.
Who looked good?
The Baker boy.
Nobody looked good. Everything was awful, bro. The way that you scored your goals, Mahrez. What do you think of Mahrez?
What do I think of Mahrez?
Because Mahrez, I remember Mahrez's contract's running out. Man City fans are saying, we don't really know about this guy.
He's coming back into Rashford-esque form.
What are you trying to say? Stop feeding the kids and started feeding himself?
Bruv, you need to do what you need to do, fam. Someone's got to eat.
If it ain't going to be...
Now, when it comes to goals, Rashford, up until this little run, 5-5, he was looking anemic.
So you're saying...
You put him in a drip IV, fam. Give him some food.
So you're saying he took them food out of them kids' mouth and decided to get greedy. Start thinking about himself.
Kick him back down to the wealth disparity that they deserve. Get out. You want to eat? I'm taking your lunch.
You know them quotes on Instagram? Sometimes you got to be selfish, Saj. You got to think about yourself. Think about yourself.
Yeah?
Don't think about all these damn kids. Millions of kids. Forget that. MBE, Obama meetings. Focus on yourself. Goals, galore. Beautiful. Wish we could have had some of that. Do you know what I mean? Palmer, Foden. You started to produce youngsters. Lewis. Alvarez is back. Again. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
You want to talk about it? No. Alvarez is going to start demanding minutes on the clock.
Yeah,
yes, definitely.
I didn't see any Hairline. I didn't see any De Bruyne. I saw a better Manchester City performance, not as predictable.
I'm not gonna do
Midweek, they were looking a bit iffy in the first half. Now, suddenly, they're starting to have runners, rotation, fluidity, false nine.
Before we had a striker.
Peps.
When you've got let's not do that.
Pep's going with fullbacks now. He's not playing inverted. He's not going Rico Lewis, telling him to tuck in as a midfielder. He just said, hey, we're going to go back to basics. We're going to have Gomez left-footed, Walker right-footed.
I love how
I liked it. Traditional.
We were more fluid in this game.
Traditional.
The tactics were better. The free-flowing play was better. Let me ask you this. What do people sign? What's the point of having Haaland?
Goals.
Weapon H.
Goals.
Element H.
But that doesn't mean that your wingers need to turn into some sort of...
They need to do what they do to get the ball to Haaland, to get the ball to Kevin De Bruyne, that Kevin will get it to Haaland, and that's what it is.
You don't think that this cross-spamming is a little bit predictable? You don't think it's taken away from the overall team? You don't think... That
he has more goals.
Do you not miss Leroy Sané? You don't miss Sterling?
Leroy Sané. Don't miss Leroy Sané. Okay, let's get that shit straight. Because he's out here... Again, Leroy Sané's a problem player. He's beefing out there with Barca. I don't play enough.
Bayern,
sorry. I don't play enough, thank you. I don't play enough. No one wants to hear that. He's a problem player. When you've got Haaland, you do what you do.
Would you start Julian Alvarez more often? I think you should. Off the flanks, maybe.
Again, I mean, he can compete for places.
Okay.
Unless he wants to try and nominate himself to start playing on the right, play for places.
I don't see why he can't play on the right.
The odd man out in all of this is Grealish. If you wanna, yeah, okay. I'll say it with my chest. Jackie G. Nah.
He's not a top G.
Top G?
Top G, yeah.
Top G. Yeah, the top G.
We talking about Grell?
Nah. Different types of G. 2 types of top G's. Right?
Greta Thunberg.
I'm not saying that's £100 million wasted, but
yeah,
that's £100 million.
Well, get the clean-up crew. Environment's looking real messy right now.
Start it.
Okay. Well, listen, I want to get your thoughts as well on Potter because, you know, people are starting to question him. I saw my man Eunice. I watched his review saying Potter out. It's time to pack up your bags and leave. Pick up your shit and get to Heathrow.
That's a bit disrespectful. I love Potter Paper. He's a very good rapper.
Huh?
Potter Paper, the rapper.
Potter Paper? Is that a real
Potter Paper, the rapper.
No one's ever heard of him.
Everyone's heard of Potter Paper. Training day 1, 2, and 3. Come on.
America?
No, England. Oh, you're talking about Graham Potter. Say, there's no difference because I know one raps and one manages, but they both do the same thing.
Oh, wow.
So
Wow.
There's no difference.
Wow.
There's no fundamental difference.
Do you know what it is with Graham Potter, yeah? When Tuchel got sacked, I didn't have a time to even really let the chicken marinate. I didn't have time to season it. I didn't have time to do any of that. We just put it in straight into the oven and took it straight back out. And next thing you know, in goes Tuchel, out goes Potter. Just literally immediately.
We're happy with it, though.
So...
Man, again, I'm sorry, Chelsea fans,
No, we like him. I like him. I think he's a very good coach.
You man were happy when
Tuchel
got...
No. You man, who's you man? Not me. I was devastated. I was declined. I was declining. No. But you know what's interesting about Potter? I'm not sure if he's going to be the right guy, but we're going to see. But I would like him to stay for the pure factor that I want him to be part of the revolution of the players.
I don't want to hear
the players leaving. Because every single time, people are trying to say, oh, we should just sack him. We should just bring in new players. Bring in a new manager. You bring in a new manager, and then they're going to give this group of players a kickstart, a little jump. And then you know what's going to happen? These players are going to start look good again. And then we're going to start saying, oh, we don't need to replace him. Oh, we don't need to replace him. See, I knew he was better than this. And then we're going to finish like 5th. And then the next thing you know, we're going to be...
This ain't even a Man City Chelsea review. We passed that.
We passed that.
Just a Chelsea critique video.
Bro, I'm just saying, yeah, I'm tired of the cycle of new manager comes in, little bit of a bounce because the manager's elite, and then the players start playing for him, and the next thing you know, 18 months later, they kick the manager out again, and then we go again. They betray him. Let's just get these players out first. Let's actually just move these seniors out.
Striker situation because...
A boomerang.
Kai was moving... I don't get to play in the right positions. I want to be this. I want to be the head of the household. I want to be the head of the table. I want to be the head honcho. So what happens? Graham's like, go ahead, German extraordinaire. Eat. Is he eating?
Is anybody cooking?
Is he eating?
Is he cooking?
I don't know. No
service. It's all about service. We had no shots in the first half. Not shots on target. No shots. Aubameyang against Man City, no shots in the first half as well. And we're talking about that's the last game before when he played. Chelsea's XG was 0.09. 0.09.
Oh, sorry.
We're doing the XG now.
Sorry. What's it? Football Daily?
Yeah.
Or we doing XGs?
Yeah. Statman Dave.
We've upgraded.
0. Okay. I got a pad now.
Okay.
Crazy notes and that. 0.09 XG. No shots on target in the first half. That's what we're dealing with here. Havertz, Mount.
Mason Mount. That's a small mountain.
Long day. I mean, for me, I've said it.
No. I'm not letting that slide.
We're not
What
gonna.
happened to generational? No.
Who was
Chelsea for years.
Generational who?
He's the English generational talent. Arsenal have Saka. I'm not gonna lie. We really need to talk about what's happened to Arsenal. Who's the other boy? The other one that was meant to be generational and he just doesn't touch field no more.
Smith Rowe?
Anyway, we'll leave that for another day. Smith Rowe.
He had an injury. Croydon De Bruyne was injured. Give him some slack.
Okay, cool.
He got
Phil Foden.
He got hit by a tram.
For years on this channel, I was getting Phil Foden, Mason Mount, Phil Foden. I'm waiting.
Got hit by a tram.
I'm waiting.
It happens.
Wesley Fofana. That boy slips when he sees a banana, not even when he steps on one. Injured. Cucurella, scared of the ball. Scared of the ball.
He didn't even play this game.
Still
Catching strays, regardless. No, there's for me. I'm looking at the players like Mason Mount, and I'm looking at the players like Gallagher's, and again, there's really a situation where you have to say to yourself, right, the performance is not good enough. You've been regressing for the last 18 months, not even stagnating now. We're talking about regressing. I'm talking about Mason Mount here. And yes, you got Player of the Year the first time. Second time, I felt it should have gone to a Rudiger or Silva. And even though you got Player of the Year, that should not be even the level. The level of that Chelsea team is not the level of the old Chelsea team. So you still have to keep improving. I feel like we're finishing fourth or we're finishing third, and we're saying, yeah, whoever was the best player that season, you're incredible. You're generational. How about we put a generational tag on someone who does the best in a title-winning team, like with world-class players, like Lampard, Ballack, Essien. If you're winning Player of the Year in that team, okay, cool. Talk to me now. But doing it when we have Lukaku flop. Werner, flop. Havertz, not doing well. Looking like it's going to be a flop.
These are young players. So it's not like you man can't even say at this point, you're not spending the money. That's like bare teams' gripes in the Premier League, and you're not acquiring young talent. You're doing both of those things.
Yep.
And it's still not working.
Yeah, still not working.
Right now.
But we have one more. We have one more.
Timo.
Huh?
Would you take him back?
No, shut up.
That's disrespectful.
Let's move on to Liverpool Wolves. I think we're both aggrieved. I think we're both angry. I did the watch along for this game. The end of the match, there was a goal that should have been given for, was it Semedo?
Semedo.
From Barcelona. He was signed right back, Portuguese, right? That was a goal, Saj. We all saw it in live time. Please somebody tell me where the offside was in that. I need to know. I've watched that goal back 3, 4, 5, 6 times. We're going to have clips in here for you. You can watch it back yourself. They didn't have all the angles at Anfield. They don't have all the cameras.
Wait,
just like Old Trafford don't have the right TVs.
You trying to get copyrighted?
I'm just trying to say that, Anfield and Old Trafford, if you ain't got the angles and you ain't got the TV screens and you ain't got all the technology needed, and I ain't one to boast because my stadium's old as hell, then maybe we should just give the goal. Because if you ain't got evidence, then you ain't got proof. And if you ain't got proof, then...
this goes on to a bigger question of, I don't understand the point of VAR.
I don't understand how... Saj, he was onside, Saj.
It's been bad.
People are saying the corner taker.
It's been bad.
Everybody was onside. I can't see it. Everybody was onside. It should have been a goal. Liverpool should not be in the draw.
All right, cool. So, again, the reason that I'm not as aggrieved as you are, being seeing this as a fundamental mess up by VAR. Even if every human error was in play and the ref got it wrong, fourth official got it wrong, sideline got it wrong, everyone got it wrong, yeah. No matter what happens, when it goes upstairs, that should be rectified.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, cool.
But they're only checking some things, not checking other things.
Again, then
I was so annoyed.
What's the point?
But how many times have we seen Liverpool this already since the World Cup getting lucky? They got lucky with this.
Go back to how it was before
and make mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
100%.
just better that way.
100%. There was no, people pausing celebrations and not knowing if the goal's gone in and still decisions are being called wrong. Liverpool are getting very, very lucky. It's really hurting my heart, hurting my soul. Since the World Cup, we had Leicester players score 2 own goals. We had this now. Brentford bopped them. Bro.
The Leicester game?
Oh my goodness. You guys are fraudulent people, I'm telling you. Fraudulent.
They got clapped by.
At least Gakpo's.
Brentford.
Yeah, they got clapped by Brentford. Gakpo wasn't great in this game either.
What, you mean the Dutch Joe Linton? As he was described. Dutch Joe Linton, yeah.
Yeah, they're starting to call Gakpo Dutchavelli. Do you know what I'm saying? From Holland. It's mad. It's insane. That guy, I mean,
I think he's very good.
He's a nice player. You called him Joe Linton.
No, I think that's what the media said. I didn't say that. Don't put that on me.
It wasn't a great performance, but listen, he ain't gonna solve their problems. Their issues are midfield, defense. I mean, Nunes got his goal, it hit his shin. That's probably the only way that man's gonna score at the moment. Bloody hell! How was you taking him Haaland?
The silverback in our WhatsApp group.
Silverback.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he walks around like an 8, but he just doesn't do like. He hasn't got 8 mentality. You got ape stature, just not ape mentality. You feel me?
Oh, Jesus. You're not taking them Haaland comparisons well, no?
To who?
Nunes.
I mean, okay, yeah, fine. Okay, we both spent similar. They spent more money, except we got the good product. I'm good. I'm fine.
Fair. Speaking of products and producing, obviously Tammy Abraham got his goal. Fair play to you, sir.
First
2-2.
time in 19 games.
Yeah, 2-2 against AC Milan away from home. Do you know what I'm saying? I didn't get to see Jose Mourinho with his celebration down the touchline.
You know it was crazy. I
haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I didn't actually see him at all. I saw all of the coaching staff and the players off the bench running over to have their big, camaraderie moment, but I didn't see Jose Mourinho. But listen,
I was cussing you when you let him go.
Who? You was.
And I was like, okay, he had a phenomenal first season.
Yep.
And do you know what we need to start doing? Discarding everyone's first season.
Yep.
And second season on, because boy oh boy, certain man be having very good first seasons. We get to that number second season and drop-offs are real.
Some people are not even having good first seasons, to be fair. Some people are just starting bad and carrying on as they need to go on. I'm talking about literally everybody in the 75 to 100 million price tag. Literally everyone.
Who had the bigger drop-off, Van der Beek or Dele Alli?
Dele Alli is currently not wanted at Besiktas, if you wanted to know.
He was on the news.
Also not wanted by Everton.
They were going to terminate the contract early. Well, they tried to.
And Everton said,
were like,
no,
nope.
we don't want him.
We'll see you in 6 months. We'll see you in 3 months, man.
We'll talk to you later, in a bit. Do you know what I'm saying? Hang up the phone call. So yeah, fair play to Tammy, fair play. It was weird because I saw Tammy Abraham scoring and then Tomori on the floor, in pain. It was a weird moment for the Cobham enthusiasts. Also...
Can I talk about your signings real quick?
No, not at all. We don't have time for that. What we do have time for is... Jake Paul also in the MMA. And the reason why I'm bringing it up is because we're seeing that money can buy everything, literally. Money can buy everything!
You know this idea, money can't buy you happiness. Well, I'm willing to try. Somebody come and sponsor me. I'm willing to take this taste test to see if the M&S test to see. I want to taste the difference. Let me give me a couple mil and let me see.
It's not just M&S. It's M&S food. No, how did that go?
How did it go?
It didn't go like that. It's not just food. It's M&S food. That's how it went. That was some weird ass advert.
That was some good ass marketing.
It was.
Good ass marketing.
Do you know what? Yeah, it stands out in my brain, but I still to this day don't have no idea what it means. Them and Waitrose be battling out for the Tories.
Couple
you know what I'm saying?
Pussy pigs, legit. M&S used to have the game one. Look, the pussy's coming now.
And also, finally, obviously, yeah, like we said, Jake Paul fighting. Wait, actually, let me ask you: if he was to fight Nate Diaz,
he's in the PFL. They have this super fights league, so he's not going to fight any real contenders. I don't really see the difference between what he's doing now, or what he wants to do with the MMA stuff, and what he's doing with the boxing stuff. He's only fighting old, retired, and washed UFC fighters anyway. So nothing new. Tyron Woodley, retired UFC fighter. Silva, retired UFC fighter. He's only doing the same. Nate Diaz, like everyone's saying.
Yeah.
Not retired, technically, but an old UFC fighter.
Not at the peak of his powers.
Nah, far from it.
What about Conor McGregor? What's he kicking up these days?
Steroids and brouhahas in the local taverns.
Oh Jesus! And finally, listen, we couldn't do this and cap off this roundabout episode without asking Saj how the hell he's doing, where he's been. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? The people have been asking for you. They've been saying, where have you gone? Do you know what I'm saying? Did you two fall out? Temporarily, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Of course, as per usual. Do you know what I mean? This guy, he doesn't pick up his phone. Do you know what I mean? This is the first time I'm seeing him since I came back to this country. How you doing?
Don't lie. Tell the people the truth. You kept my mum down the stairs. I felt disrespected, and then he had to relocate off the ends because I was looking for him. That's why me and Matisse haven't been speaking. That's 100% factual. There is no way to dispute what I'm saying in any way, shape, or form.
No evidence.
So we got to ride with that.
If you ain't got no proof, then you got problems. Liverpool.
Just saying. Just like Kanye's interview with Alex Jones. I didn't see Kanye West in that interview. I saw a guy with a mask on and no face, no case. Belly up, please.
Belly up.
Because if we come like this, can you say it's me? Is this Saj? I don't know. Is that Matisse? I don't know.
Hey.
Just saying. Well, please. I would like this minute to say me and Matisse do not represent, endorse, or encourage any views said by Mr. West in any way, shape, or form. And he does need to seek medical help as soon as possible. Thank you.
Thank you. Make sure you smash up the likes. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you leave us a thought in the comments below. Everything non-West related.
And watch the comments be, oh, this guy, I remember this guy sucks. Why is Matt doing this? But then Matisse be messaging me and be like, oh, they keep saying, where you gone? Watch how it just be pure negative.
No, it's not, man. They missed you, legitly. It's been tough doing the roundabout my own. Nearly got robbed.
For real?
Nah, I'm joking.
Hey, you living on that? But when you live outside London,
There's no real nice part of London, let's be real here.
Anyway. I don't know about that.
Yeah, well.
You seen Old Kent Road? Nice.
Millwall! In a bit, people. Peace.
Oh.
What?
Quickly. Millwall are like 5th in the championship.
Oh, shit. I don't need them coming back up.
Could you imagine?
Can you imagine Millwall?
They're like 4th, they're like 5th or 6th.
We're already behind
like the playoffs of the championship.
We're already behind Brentford, Fulham. Yeah. West Ham hopefully can get relegated.
Another South London rival.
Another South, bro. People will be losing teeth, man. People getting beaten up over there in Millwall.
Could you
Old
imagine
Kent Road is a
Millwall back in the
dangerous
Premier
walk.
League? That would be insane. I'd love it.
Metropolitan Police wouldn't be able to handle that.
Chaos every week.
Budget cuts are not going to go in line with Millwall being up.
No chance.
No chance. Boris is going to have to... Oh, it's not even Boris anymore. Wait, who is it? Who is it?
Richie Sunak.
Wait, what happened to the woman?
Oh, she... oh. She 45 days, 45 days.
What, was she on annual leave?
Well, she got paid like she was on annual leave. She got a nice little paycheck still. You're taking the piss.
We're done. We're done.